Okay, we actually, it's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Actually, in the program, I just went on this long tangent, but I will tell you what, it is something that y'all have heard my man Tyler Malone with Keep It Bullies talk about the crazy amount of testing that he's doing on his dogs, and I'm going to tell you, this is something that I have not heard linked up in the American bully community, but what is actually imperative. We have a fascination with, which was for a big time part of my life was a fascination with people, and myself is putting on as much muscle mass as we can possibly put on. As my man C.T. Fletcher say, enough muscle mass to crack the concrete when you walk down the street. And we want to do that with dogs. But one of the biggest issues is, and it's happening right now in the bodybuilding world, is cardiovascular disease when you do that. Now, of course, in the bodybuilder world, it has a lot to do with the use of steroids and the incredible amount of foods and the stress that they put on their hearts, amongst other things that they're mastering on how to do. In the dog world, of course, we would never have a dog that looked like a bodybuilder. But as we go along, it is important. We look at everything else. We look at color, we look at bite, we look at all the physical characteristics. But I do totally recommend that everybody who's breeding these dogs takes time to have cardiovascular testing done on your dog. Now, some places around the country, they take it to the extreme. If your dog will get on the treadmill, they have them linked up and everything and start checking the oxygen levels and this and that and the other, the heart rate, and just like you were taking a regular physical. You have some places, especially some of these universities, that do things like that. Now, if you can get a hold of that, fine, but you should you should inquire to your vet and maybe, several vets in your area. What exactly can you do to find out, totally the function of your dog's heart and everything else? You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you're all the way on point and you're finding out exactly what it is that your dog's cardiovascular system is doing as you try to add this muscle. The objective of us as breeders should be to make a complete dog, not just a dog that's big, but a dog that's big and still can run. I've been fascinated ever since I made him with Mandela's cardiovascular system, because for him to be such a very, very big, dense dog, and he's getting older and he still doesn't have that problem, he can go. You know what I mean? I can take him out on a walk with a vest and he'll walk it out for 30 minutes with his vest on, no problem. And if it's hot weather, he goes out and he sunbathes. He lays out in the sun with his mouth shut, breathing through his nose. And this is a very dense, very big dog. 100-pound dogs on a 16-inch frame. He is big. He's naturally big like that, but he does not have a cardiovascular problem. This is a gene that through him and his kids, I want to absolutely positively stay inside of my program. I think it's imperative that gene stays there if I'm going to continue to add size. Yes, I'm on a mission to continue to add more of that freaky, crack the concrete bodybuilder muscle and keep the frame right, but what good is that if I lose the ability for the dog to breathe? I think one of the most impressive things that I always see from certain dogs, not every dog, but one of the most impressive things I see from these dogs is that you see big dogs, great muscle, they look in shape, they've got everything going for themselves, and they can just sit there and breathe through their nose, don't even open their mouth. It's no stress. Yes, I'm big, but I'm healthy. So, whatever testing that you guys can do, that's one part of it. And another simple part of it is just don't breed the dogs that can't breathe. If you see a dog has a breathing issue or whatever the case may be, avoid his ass. It's just that simple. It's the easiest way for us to get by on making better dogs, y'all. Until next time, much love. God bless all y'all. Peace.